for Cleveland. Played at Cleveland State. It's a Viking. Played there for 2 years. The school that produced Kenny the Mouse McFadden. And Larry Nance Jr. called for the travel. Shuffled the shoes. All right, so Cleveland's going to roll with Enna Jr. and Larry Nance Jr. Atlanta's still got starters into the game. McCollum's got the ball. High off the window and in.
Oh, how sweet was that by the savvy veteran.
Alexander, Walker, McCollum, Kuminga, Gay, and Johnson. The 5 on the floor for Atlanta. Kuminga running like a gazelle. If you run, McCollum will find you.
Threw him open. All they had to do was catch and finish.
Atlanta's pouring it on Cleveland. This is almost like it's a statement.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, we're going to make sure that, you know, we're alive and how we play here at State Farm Arena if we happen to meet up in the playoffs.
Cleveland has the richest payroll in the NBA. There are so many expectations up in Northeast Ohio. Now, they're not playing all of their best players today. No Donovan Mitchell, no Jared Allen. But it is going to be a postseason where a lot of the best player in his high school team.
What?
He played at Canton, Glen Oak, Costa Kufis. Remember him?
Oh, yeah. Ohio State.
Oh, yeah. He was McDonald's All-American. It was a big deal at Ohio State. Played in the league for a long time out in Sacramento and other spots. But they were high school teammates. And CJ will tell you about his own admission. He's like 5'3" when he was playing high school basketball.
Did they ever lose?
No, Northeast Ohio. They know what they're doing there. It's a good basketball world. Kuminga gets another dunk. Give the assist to Gay. Yeah, 2 guys are actually from the Canton-Akron area on the floor right now. Not only C.J. McCollum, but also Larry Nance, who's from the announcer to say his name and the fans to give it up.
Oh, yeah.
Gabe Vincent back in, along with Zachary Rizashay. It's probably important minutes for Rizashay, trying to get back his rhythm. Proctor, late second-round pick. And Aruna can't handle the pass from Nance.
Nance doesn't want to shoot it. He should have shot that floater.
Hasn't passed him in the best name to come out of Wyoming.
He's not. That's an awesome name, isn't it? Still got it.
No, I never gave it up. Nikhil Alexander Walker looking like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Guys just get better and better. That's if you do, that's when you become a great player.
No doubt. You work out with a guy who, if he happens to be your cousin and a league MVP, you steal anything you can from him.
Olivier Sarr has come into the game for Cleveland. He wears number 33. He is the older brother of Alex Sarr, who is down in Washington as a second-year man. And games at 7:30 and at 10. For more of these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Cleveland has one more game of the regular season. They will play it at home against Washington. Atlanta's final game will be down in South Florida against the Miami Heat. Proctor is bumped, able to survive the contact. He'll go to the free throw line and finish off a three-point. Wow. He's not that customary one and done. Oh, my God. Corey Kispert into the game. Totally forgot about Corey Kispert. He's normally in the rotation. He's played 37 games since coming over from the Wizards in that trade that sent Trae Young to D.C.
The playoffs are approaching, and coaches are going to shrink that rotation down.
Look at Tyrese Proctor.
Okay. Coaches are going to shrink that rotation down. 8, maybe 9 players, or you sometimes play 9 or 10 in a regular season. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt. They're going to be good enough to play, but just not enough time.
Kispert. And Aruna. Older brother of Cason Wallace out in Oklahoma City. And Aruna. All right, showing some strength. He'll have it in a sports bar in America. Right now debating the greatest player to ever come out of the Netherlands, because it's a tight one.
Okay.
It's either Rick Schmitz, the dunking Dutchman,
right, yeah,
or Sven Nader, who was kind of a stealth baller back in the 70s.
Wow.
Ferocious offensive rebounder. Sven Nader.
That's a tough one. I played against Schmitz.
Yeah, Pacer.
Yeah.
Phone lines are open. We're taking calls. Corey Kispert, welcome to the game.
Kispert is getting shots up. game. About 2 minutes, he's taken 3 shots. It's the first one to go down.
Lead is 30 for Atlanta. Riza Shea caught in no man's land, had it blocked by Sarr. One Frenchman blocking the other Frenchman. Man, we're about as international as you could possibly get on the floor right now. I'm looking to see 2 Frenchmen, a guy from the...
Make sure we're in the playoffs, and then let the rest of the teams take care of themselves. We'll figure out who we're going to play later on, but we got to get things done here tonight. They've done just that. They played really good, and from the middle of that second quarter, they opened the game up, but the third quarter was really when this game was decided.
Riza Shea taking it to the cup with authority is
meeting that Quinn Snyder and company had at halftime, and the attendance was mandatory. So we're going to open up a can in the third quarter, and it worked.
ENPCD did not play coach's decision. This is a guy who was the #1 overall pick in 2024. He's got a lot of talent, a lot of expectations, but you got to do it consistently night out and night in the NBA. Backdoor cut, Proctor. All right, look what I found.
Proctor's still playing hard.
He's had a nice little fourth quarter.
Yes.
He was on that team last year at Duke with Cooper Flagg and Con Knippel. And they really didn't win anything. Yeah, they didn't win anything.
It's a steal.
What a pass. Oh, dime by Proctor, finding the cutting Tomlin.
Wrapped it around his head to the left side, and a bullet bounce pass to Tomlin on the run.
Proctor with a familiar backstory. His dad is a professional basketball player in Australia, and that's how he was born in Australia and raised over there. You can find a good player in Australia. Tony Bradley, the veteran, just picked up off the scrap heap a couple of days ago. Atlanta needs depth. Jock Landale is out for a while. They don't know when he's coming back, so they picked up Bradley just in case. And Aruna, wraparound lefty layup.
Proctor again with a nice delivery.
And Proctor pokes it away. What kind of yeast do you got? Try it again.
He says 2 is 2, Eric Collins.
That's right. He does have 4 dunks on the year, so it's in there somewhere. Asa Newell has checked into the game. Newell was the 23rd overall pick last June after a one-and-done career at Georgia. Proctor, I've seen enough. This guy's the future.
Have a quarter.
Kispert made a lot of money from that spot on the floor.
That was a good job of relocating without the ball by Kispert to get into the outside of the ball handler. Got a clean look because of his good work. This guy's putting it up.
Sarr, a three-pointer. So some unlikely 3 balls thrown up here in the fourth quarter. Sarr and Tony Bradley.
We got 10 guys that's foaming at the mouth to get in the game. They're playing hard.
They got rims the size of manhole covers here in this building. Everything goes in, except for that. 15-point fourth quarter for Tyrese Proctor. He's got the full attention. Minix. Kispert's a pro, man. Been watching him play for 5 years. This is clearly mop-up time, but he's playing the exact same way he plays in the first quarter when he's in the starting lineup.
It's hard to play mop-up time and stay organized and play NBA basketball. These guys are doing it so far.
Oh! Proctor's going too fast, couldn't hit it. And Tony Bradley, he's got a 3, he's got a dunk. What else do you want out of your big man? It's the second consecutive year that Tony Bradley has been picked up off the scrap heap with a week remaining in the regular season. Last year, they threw the bat signal in Indianapolis, and he answered it. And he was on that joyous run to the finals. And now, hoping for lightning in a bottle 2 straight years, the Hawks pick up Bradley as insurance with Jock Landale out. Final 2 minutes. Atlanta's going to improve to 46-35, but more importantly, they guarantee themselves a playoff series. And Aruna with the left hand. They will finish in the top 6, which means they don't have